Genki, stop playing with the cube. Get on stream. He's pondering his cube. Oh, right. Thanks. Due to a lack of attendance today, we only have 5 people because it's a slow day in September. So, on the bright side, it's not that hot in here.
No, it's a good temperature, getting into fall, and we have an interesting battle coming up. Anthony versus Genki. Anthony warming up with his Dacus's...
Dakai?
Dakai. I like it. It's plural. Genki warming up with a 4-sided Rubik's Cube. We'll see how that kind of works. You see Genki kind of taking the high IQ cerebral approach when he gets brain warmed up. Anthony just spamming
brawl pivot grab.
Brawl pivot grab. So you know, we'll see. Two very different strategies coming head to head here.
All right, I'm putting the kibosh on this. Yo, Genki, get on the stream setup. What are you doing?
Oh wait, how do I get rid of this fucking software?
Ricky. Wait, what? Oh, you would do LR up on the D-pad again.
Ready? Go!
And now the games may actually begin. Let me make sure the sound mixing is okay. Yeah, it should be pretty good. We got Anthony rocking the Fern tag. Look at his weeb. Look at his weeb.
This is a classic Roy player. Fire Emblem, the Japanese characters. He probably knows the characters' names in Japanese, like their Japanese catchphrases.
It's possible. He actually told me what it was. I was curious. I asked him. He said, "That is how you would type Xenoblade in Japanese."
Levels on levels. I was listening to the other day. Sounds like while playing a game, I was playing Civilization.
Yeah.
And I was just listening to. I never watched Xenoblade 4. So confusing. Doesn't make any sense.
That's a JRPG for you.
Yeah. Alright, so getting into this, first thing I'm thinking is back and forth between these people is I'm interested to see how Anthony finds his kills. Because, you know, I think we're going to be pretty back and forth here in the neutral, but Anthony does peck in place a lot, and Genki loves to let those F smashes rip. So interested to see how he finds his kill setups. But right now, Edgegarden almost gets it, but that Roy, all those hitboxes is quite hard to get in front of.
I've decided these are all best of 5, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, we do have time.
Yeah, we only have 10 sets.
Yeah.
But yeah, another thing is, because Genki doesn't try anything risky when he edge guards,
Yeah.
he just stays on stage and tries to threaten with his F tilt.
Which, you know, I think is fine. You know, most of the time you want to you're gonna need to experiment a little bit more, but maybe do that in friendly. I think a lot of times if it's a new edge guard you're not familiar with off stage, a lot of times you'll end up killing yourself. But yeah, Roy definitely has some good Marth-esque off stage edge guards.
Yeah.
And Wario with his big grab box in the ledge, pretty hard, pretty easy to squeeze up, pretty hard to edge guard if you're not willing to mix up a little bit.
In friendlies, these were really close. I guess it's still not that far off,
Yeah,
but Genki just needs to get his kill.
just getting started.
There we go.
There we go.
Yes, he's still about even.
Real close.
But every passing second, Wario gets a little more waft. That's actually a disingenuous thing to say. So Wario gets like a partial waft after like 10 seconds, then half charge at 30, and then full charge at 60 seconds. Fun fact though, the waft buildup starts as soon as he like finishes his entry animation. So it is slightly favorable for Wario to be port 1.
They fixed the thing where it charges on the Angel platform, right?
Yeah, it no longer charges on the Angel platform. Monster step. Okay, you already did. Nice. We got Nintendo now joining us for the three-way commentary.
We should probably go play our set, but let's get this game finished.
I gotta play you. Alright.
Yeah. We're doing a round robin today.
Gotcha.
There's only 5 of us. Okay, a good charged F throw. Put him at an unfortunate angle, but
Alright, Anthony's still keeping that lead despite SDing at 0 and basically wasting both of his blocks. He's doing pretty well overall neutral. Like, he should be up
gonna
a full
grab that
stop.
ledge.
Yeah, this is all tied up
Wow.
despite everything, so
A good thing Genki's keeping his head in the game.
yeah.
It's one of the hardest things to do when you're a new player.
It really is. You know, because, like, after a while, you get into one situation like this and you're like, I've seen me win these, but maybe you haven't seen me win these.
Yeah.
In the tournament scene.
He's
So
gonna
a
have to be
lot of punishes like that where, like, in Anthony just were a little smoother, like, you know how to wave dash that shield a little more smoothly, and Genki bringing it all the way back.
all that on a punish of Wario trying to get in with Dacus. That was pretty good. Good work, Genki. He is a little hungry for the F smash. If you guys want to go play your set, you can. I'll handle commentary by myself. We're gonna do everybody does two sets on and 2 sets off.
Okay. Alright, that works.
So I'll do. Each of you will play each other. All of your sets, you 3, should be on stream. So you should each play each other twice on there, and then that'll each be your 2 sets, and then. Oh shit! Hold on, that doesn't work. Oh, whatever. What do you play more than twice?
Yeah, that's whatever you want.
It doesn't really matter.
I'm fine with whatever.
Alright. So we got game 2 going to Dreamland. A good counter pick for Wario. He's going to have a lot of room to work with. A lot of places where he can build up that waft. But it's going to be a little harder for Wario to follow up with these punishes because he doesn't jump very high. So like a character like Falco will be able to take advantage of the Dreamland platforms. Or I guess a better floaty to use for the example would be like Samus. So like Samus jumps really high and would be able to take advantage of the platforms. But Wario, I don't think he gets up there with a full hop. So I'm actually not sure about this stage as a counter pick. I think Anthony's win condition should be trying to gimp Genki or at least get him off stage. But he's got to be careful. He's going to have to sweet spot that ledge or else Genki's going to get him with those forward smashes. He's not afraid to do them. He is very happy to deliver the F smash. I forgot to tell them this is a best of 5. Hopefully they perceive it. Ooh, that it was a bold shoulder bash in the air. That would have put him in a really bad spot because Genki likes to burn these double jumps. He's dead. Yeah, so Genki's gonna burn that double jump less in neutral because it's one of it's literally the most important part of his recovery. Okay, now what? Okay, he's cooking. Oh, he didn't. He fell through the platform with the up air. He didn't up air onto the platform. Come on, you gotta sweet spot the ledge. I know he tried to. But you gotta do it. I'll have to like pull up the clip that he got earlier. I made him save the replay and it was on the stream setup, so I'll pull it up later. It'll be bonus content. The neutral here is going to get very stressful, but Anthony was a little too thirsty for the grab. That made him lose neutral a bunch of times, but returning that F smash at the ledge policy that Genki was giving to him. Alright, we got the man off stage. Okay, I was gonna say he wasted his waft, but he needed it to make it back after that bold attempt. I would have tried to hit him with the hitbox. That's just me. I'm also not good at this game. Or I'm not good at Wario, rather. Oh, by the way, guys, it's best of 5. Best of 5, you guys. Okay, they gave me a nod. Okay, so now it's 1-1. Counterpicking to PS2, a smaller stage with lower top blast zone. Maybe he'll go for up smash. Yeah, so Genki's a big fan of crouch canceling. So he'll like CC down tilt in neutral when he knows his opponent's being a little too aggressive. It actually works on me quite a lot, admittedly. And I have to like more mindfully play him so that I don't get CC down tilted. Oh, he tried to like pivot F smash, but no need to pivot. He just shoulder bashed right in front of him, handed him the stop. So they're even still. Oh my god! He clipped the shit out of him. Jesus. Alright. That was pretty cool. But Genki, you're not out of the woods. You're not, rather, Anthony, you're not out of the woods yet. You have to keep fighting. Oh my god, if he just F-smashed, he'd be dead. He'd be a dead man. Wario's recovery is actually bad. You'd think a floaty with such good airspeed would have a good recovery, but he has to waste his most important, like, super move resource in order to recover. He didn't have it. You could have just took everything from him. Oh wow, he fucked that up big time. We all make mistakes. And sometimes our mistakes cost stocks. I want to see more use of Roy's upward, like, I don't know, the third hit of his side B, he should do it up. Because that would spike him, which would actually just set him right in front of him in a tech situation. And no one's ready for it. Everyone misses that tech. Okay. Anthony cooking. Come on, Genki. Oh. See, he did not have nearly enough waft to do anything with it. See, that's what happens if you DI that bad. And now we got a last stock situation. Genki has a chance to make something big happen. He's going to have to shut down Anthony's aggression. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job walling him on the side of the stage. But unfortunately, he actually does get hit by one of those aerial side Bs, and now he's up 2-1. I don't think the stage was a bad choice at all. PS2 did pretty good. It's just that at the end, he was able to do well. Metal Cavern, also not a bad choice. I gotta up the frequency of pig step, clearly. No, ba 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 ba. No, they had a bit of a stare down before Anthony decided to start Dagacing. So Dacus is good if your opponent tries to crouch cancel you in neutral, which is actually like ideal for how Anthony's been or how Genki plays neutral. It is very bad against your opponent shielding it. So if they shield it, you just get shield grabbed for free. And honestly, you just had that coming. The other thing is, if he predicts the Dacus, because I don't think you can react to it. If he predicts the run in Dacus, you could just down tilt him, but that's easier said than done. You got to be like ready for him, like you got to like down tilt as he's running in, and not when he goes for the Dacus. Oh, his hand got hit by the shoulder bash. That's rough. He's a little too far. If he wants that disjoint to cover the ledge, he's going to have to get a little closer, but then he risks getting hit by the, whatever the hell uppy is called in this game. That Dancing Blade keeping the stocks even. Percent's pretty close. But with every passing second, Waft builds. It's full. Yeah, see, he knows exactly where he's going to be, and he's taking advantage of it. Genki definitely has his head in the game right now. Oh my god, Genki. Oh, he missed the waft. Getting the hit he did not want. The hit that would have closed the stock. That back air, not enough, but close. If he covers ledge, it's there. Anthony had really good timing, not getting hit by that. Grab the ledge, please. Okay, he didn't need to, but last stock apiece. This could go to game 5. Come on, get him, Genki. Get him. Well, you don't actually have to get him. He's coming to you. You just have to, like, stonewall him like you were in that one part of PS2, that part of that game 3. That was great. You should do more of that. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if they hear us. I hope they don't, but they probably do. It's pretty quiet today in the tournament. And then, because like Anthony is one good kill confirm away, because as time goes on, he gets more of these wafts. So there's a lot of confirms that like Anthony could get if he was less afraid to up air. The Dacus gets him in a bad spot. Tries to counter for anticipating the waft. He just pulls the trigger a little too late. There it is. We're going to game 5.
Yeah, I mean, that is like one big thing.
Yeah, so you get another ban. Alright, they're going to Battlefield for game 5. This kinda has the energy of a free venue freakdown. I like it. They're going back and forth. They're fighting. They're competing. I believe how this is going to work is that the loser of this has to fight Nintendo. The winner of that is free venue freakdown versus the winner of this. Oh, ineffectively recovering costs him the stock. Wario has a really good airspeed, but Waft messes with that a lot. It would be cool if he got his airspeed during like after the waft. It's game 5.
Game 5.
Yeah, it's been really close actually. It's been a real treat.
Ooh, nice.
But these guys are keeping it real close. Anthony just lost the first stock due to how he chose to recover. I'd call it an SD. I'm not sure. It was a little ambiguous on whether or not he could have made it back.
Sure. Was he like at a high percent or not?
Nah, yeah. Like upper mid%.
Mid-percent?
Yeah, the thing about Wario is that like he looks like he would have a really good recovery in this game, but it's actually pretty bad.
I got it.
He's got other strengths in this game instead.
Yeah, crazy aerial here.
Do you see that clank between the Quake box of down tilt and Roy's down, or the Quake box of down smash and Roy's down tilt?
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
I was just
But
gonna-
Waft giving Anthony the first notable lead of this game, but he was ready. Right
Genki
back to even.
Tying it up, 2 sucks and 2, game 5.
This matchup is really good because like Anthony's neutral is really good for dealing with like Genki's neutral, but Genki's like punish game is really good for dealing with how Anthony likes to come back to stage.
That makes sense.
One, I'm gonna use it for song. 2, coming in.
I've been with you for
Hey, let me give that to you.
We're doing
Did you put this on, by the way?
Sure. Is this church policy now?
Yes.
The venue policy, actually. Yeah.
All right, so now we get real tense.
Does
Now-
Waft work the same as yours does, I guess?
Pretty much 30 seconds you get half charge, 60 seconds you get full charge. You get to keep it between stocks. It's really good.
Gosh, you seem to be getting a lot of Waft during these games.
Yeah. I don't know how it works in Ultimate, but in this game you don't get it on the Angel platform.
I don't know how long it takes an ultimate, but I definitely think it's way longer than 60 seconds.
So if Genki wants to get this up, he's going to have to take the stock pretty much now.
Yeah.
He can't be tacking on this percent, especially with full waft. I'm sure he doesn't want to use it until his last stock. Ah, he wanted that F smash.
There
All
it
right,
is.
we got a
It's
last.
still doable either way.
Yes. Oh no. Is that it? Oh, barely missing. This is so intense.
Oh yeah. I don't even know what to say.
These guys are probably. He burned his second jump. Oh no, he didn't. He always does. I'm surprised he didn't. But that waft is gonna do it. That was a really good set. That was a treat.
I'm sure
So Anthony clutching it out. Okay. So now let's figure out who we're gonna do next. You guys already played your set. I will do let's do me versus Nintendo. Because I feel like ours should probably be last.
Sure. Yeah, I can commentate.
You guys already played yours.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
We're
run
gonna do
the,
ours on stream.
Yeah, might as well, right?
I'll run the stream.
Actually, you know what? Can you play Genki?
Okay.
Take port 1. Genki! Play Nintendo.
It was hype set.
That was a hype set.
It was fun.
Oh, let me go get my change from that set. Or rather from...
With the you want to play our 3 games now?
Yeah, sure, I'm down.
Wombat.
Yeah, you guys play off stream. Then I'll do one of my sets.
Are we good?
Yeah. All right, so we got Nintendo versus Genki, another best of 5. The winner of this. Oh wait, no, that's not how this is gonna work. Because if Genki wins, it's not free venue freak down. We'll figure it out. I think regardless, the next set is free venue freak down. I think that's how this works. We'll decide a free venue freak down. One will happen. Alright, being a little more defensive, but Genki was ready for it. I'd like to see Nintendo go for more like a Ike F tilt. That move is chunky. That move is big and it hits hard. I know he likes his down tilt. I'm pretty sure it's like, it's good, right? Don't get me wrong. Down tilt is good. It pops him up really well for like what he wants. But F tilt is like a falcon knee in terms of like knockback. It hits really hard. He just tried to like kill move him at 0. I don't think it would have killed at 0. I mean, they might have. Who knows? So the first significant stock lead going to Nintendo, but how long will it last? Gets him off stage. Respects the recovery. It is kind of hard to deal with. One of the main ways to deal with it is to actually get the ledge invincibility before he goes for the up B. It's easier said than done. The other is like waiting close enough to get to ledge. Actually, roll the ledge might work if you time it right. So that like the roll intangibility is there while like the hitbox is lingering. He almost lost his dog over that. You gotta stay on your toes at any point of these matches because either one of these guys could just take away a stock from the other. You should not do that. Anytime he wants to come down with a hitbox, he should just falling there instead of going for an up B, because that has so much like end lag. It's like if you did an aerial and missed the L cancel. Like we have ALC on, so that doesn't happen. But it's like the idea of that, like a really laggy move right next to the opponent is like asking. But he should like, if he comes down with Nair, it's relatively safe. It's a really big hitbox. It sets him in a really desirable angle. That would be good. Genki is staying grounded. It's actually a pretty good idea considering what's going on here. Oh, he messed up his angle, not getting that sweet spot he wanted. Okay, the tech chase. That is extremely bold. And that's extremely swift. And now we got a last stock situation in the first game. It is the best of 5. This could be anyone's set. Alright, now what? God, I love seeing these guys play. I know I don't play these characters, but in a way it reminds me of myself from a long time ago, back in the HBA days. And I still had a lot to learn, and I still do. Oh my god, they're just swinging and missing. Look at them go. But they got heart, damn it. They got heart. Oh. Things are looking bad for Genki, and that is going to be the first stop. They got the funny number.
Nothing I kicked you there.
No, sorry, I reached my button. Yeah.
Alright, game 2, they're going to FD. Alright, first, Punish went to Nintendo, but now we got a tech chase going on. It's a very rudimentary tech chase, right? Like, there's not, like, it's pretty bare bones, but he's learning. Yeah, so when he does that, his only option is the ledge. There's, like, certain angles where, like, you can tell he can't make it to stage, he can't wall jump, he has to go to ledge. But first stock going to Nintendo. It's a Genki for Genki. We actually have a stable internet connection today. That's funny. Alright, now looking in a pretty bad position, but it's not terrible. He's come back from worse. Alright, so now what?
Especially in the whole Mario.
And you have range on.
Yeah, I mean, I think you need to really like use Crab's Camper more as Wario. Like in that measure that maybe you would normally do with Ivy does kind of play games like in some ways similar to what Wario.
Are you recording voice?
Yeah, there's voice commentary here.
Hear all the same things.
Actually, do you want to commentate and then I'll play you
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
done.
off stream? Because this could be another game 5.
Actually, do you mind if yeah, you want to play this all? I figured that was probably going to be the first time.
That one.
I mean, that could be a,
Because I feel like our set's probably going to be pretty quick.
yeah.
And then those will be my 2 sets on stream. We'll probably get an extra set on stream.
And he's back.
I'm back. Anthony wanted to play on stream. So, we're all here. We're going to have a little bit of try-casting. We can all just watch as each other play. Yeah, so in those situations where he does that far horizontal, like, almost kill, what he should do is grab ledge.
Agreed.
If he makes it back on stage, you could just get back on stage and punish him because he's got end lag to his side B. Unless he does that really good one where, like, you wind up grounded, but I don't think Nintendo knows how to do that.
No disrespect to Nintendo.
I don't know how to do that. I've been playing the game for 10 years. So I think it's great. It's like my 10th year of playing this game competitively.
Still find that stuff about the game every day.
Yeah. You'll never know everything about the game.
Yeah. I've been playing this game for like 5 years. All the time I learn new magic tricks. Like, oh, I never knew.
See, I'm not a hater. I like a lot about this game.
Wombat and Muldrip are the ones keeping the game alive because they're like two of the last people that unambiguously, like wholeheartedly like the game. I fall into the category of like, I love the game sometimes. Like when I'm winning. I like
Yeah, when you're winning, it's great.
Dude, when I'm winning, it's so sick. When people use the PMG against me, I'm like, bullshit.
But when you get your jank
No
on
skill.
them, you are a god.
Exactly.
Oh,
Just big brain.
this is so close right now. Genki needs to find his opportunity. Ooh,
Okay, up B and neutral from Nintendo. Not the move I was expecting, but will pay off.
you
Got
know,
him in the corner.
never let them know your next move. That was the one time you should have went for the out smash, and he did.
20 feet away from the ledge.
Oh my god, it's so intense.
Alright.
Burned a second jump.
That's gonna do
And then Tenbro now up 2-0. Man fights for his friends. Oh,
So I'm not sure exactly what the Kingdom 4 is. Is this considered an upset?
I think Genki has been doing better lately,
Okay.
but they're about even.
It's upset.
Yeah, still a very competitive set. There's a Temtem named Genki, so I put it right next to his name.
Nice.
There's no Temtem named Nintendo though.
That would be surprising and probably copyrighted.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, that one actually a pretty good pick, except for the fact that he gave Ike a wall.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been using it much. See what I mean?
I mean, you get it down. I mean, not now.
Not FD, where they were just playing. But first stock going to Genki.
You think we can see the reverse again?
I think it's on the table. I think he needs
if-
to not do
Not if he
that.
walks in a exponential with that. That
Fully
is-
charged
that
F
is-
smashes.
That's something he's going to have to avoid doing in the first two.
Just to keep the 3-0 from happening at all.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he actually knows the timing.
The godlike voice of space.
That is funny.
Too bad he's not playing Marth.
Yeah, he probably would have already taken like 3 stocks if he was playing Marth. He's not a Marth guy though. The movement is so different. I feel like Marth is much floatier than Roy.
Oh yeah. Now I feel like should I insult Roy players right now? Do I need to make a whole bunch of people mad? I feel like a lot of Roy players are kind of like they're like lazy spacey mains. Like they want to be like kind of a fast character that can kind of like run around and do stuff and recover with fire, but they also just wanted to like have a big sword move that can kill people.
I think the thing with Roy, my perception of Roy players is that like Roy is this game's Falcon. You can feel cool while playing Roy.
Exactly, and that's also I think why a lot of Roys are character complaints.
Yeah, people who play conventionally cool characters seem
They
to like
feel like they
believe
should
in this
get,
like honor
cool.
system,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Like
like-
anything that's cool is right, and anything that's lame is wrong.
Falcon players were definitely the last people who in the melee community who were like the dude edge guarding for real bros, so cringe.
For real.
Like
Oh,
Um,
you Wedgehog me?
yeah.
I had a Falcon main a couple of years ago, like give me shit for like grabbing the legend friendly. So we're like, are you for real? Oh, that counter always lasts longer than I expect it to.
Dude, Ice counter is so big and lasts so long. It makes me. There's a couple moves like that where like I always think like okay, I have time. And then I hit him like 10 seconds later and he's still countering. It's ridiculous.
That's a very apt comparison.
I can't.
Roy and Falcon, wow.
Right?
So
They are the same. Across different games.
They're in the same food
The other
group.
move is Roy's side B, like the long one where he uses some out slashes. I always think I space outside of it. Like,
The last one?
Yep.
yeah, I've been playing Spaceport for so long, and every time it's like I can feel it about to happen.
You're like, this isn't gonna
I'll
hit
like
me.
space outside of it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna punish him so hard, and then
Wow, that's it, Genki? On the map? On the board.
all right. See what the counterpick stage is. I don't think there's not really what is he ban? He should ban Renal Zone. If I were him, I would ban.
Yeah, I would get rid of the
I would ban
stages.
Renal Zone, and I would probably ban Wario Land.
Yeah, Wario Land is probably not good for you here. That's a really play.
You don't want to give him the walls.
Battlefield. Maybe it's just a DSR show.
You know, it's a bummer because it's much quieter in the venue today. So I'm like, damn, do they hear us? But
No,
they do.
I couldn't hear anything over there when I was playing.
Oh, when you were like in the heat of battle, you couldn't hear.
I couldn't hear it playing loud.
Okay, that's good.
Then again, I had pretty bad hearing.
Well, sometimes you're able to tune out things too, which makes it easier.
Yeah, maybe.
And you know, you're clicking and clacking more intensely.
Yeah.
You're listening for sounds in the game.
I am a Nintendo fan, but it would be a good narrative if Yankee bring it to Game 5.
I like both of these guys. I consider these two like protagonists of Kingdom because they're like two
These are the other companies.
two very loyal new PM players.
These are like the Candy Chunin Jam and Naruto. These are like the up and coming.
Yeah, exactly. You're not here a lot, so you're like one of the Genin from another. You're from another village.
Yeah.
I'm like Garuka Sensei. I'm like kind of old and like sort of washed up, but I come here to like hang out with the beginning every time.
Is Iruka that old? I was under the impression he was a pretty young guy.
I just mean relative.
Oh yeah.
He's like an adult.
He's an adult. He's a young adult.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I feel like the standards throughout the show changed a lot for what like a Wave Like you get this to like throw knives and stuff.
Yeah.
And then by the time like all the main characters are changed, like Sasuke's like a god level character.
Remember when like they were ninjas and not wizards?
Yeah, before they were like
Like, I'm-
summoning deities and stuff.
Yeah, like I'm cool with like the wizard thing. Like
Yeah.
it looks cool.
They did venture pretty far from being
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate that
yeah, he missed a tech on that the Sunny Blood. That's the kind of big thing he needs to
yeah, you need to like
something both these players need to work on is wave dashing on the shield.
yes.
They keep getting hit in the shield and then rolling towards their opponent.
Wave dash back out of shield, really good.
I gotta do that.
It's like, oh, now we're at a distance that I'd rather be at.
Yeah.
Instead of the
Well, and with some of these, there's just guaranteed punishes. If you get hit on your shield, and you have time. Some of these are punishes. Just wave dash forward, grab it.
yeah. Yo, Genki really making this a game 5er.
Yeah. The reverse 3L looking like a reverse 3L.
Unless Nintendo becomes the clutchest man on earth.
And I think he just figured out the matchup. Or at least somewhat.
Taking advantage of Ike's weaknesses as a character. Poor Dwight.
And you see Genki following our advice there, not walking before he starts keep on his way.
I'd like to see him use the different third hits of side B. That was a very smart air dodge, and I was surprised when it grabbed ledge, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know, he was tricky. He tricked me, and then immediately jumped into
He needs to start covering like the actual ledge, but he might not have to. Holy shit,
no.
game 5.
He got the reverse 3L once.
Genki gang. I still have to play all 4 of you. So we can just... Oh yeah, it's DSR. They can't go back here. They cannot go back to any stage you won on. Nice try. So game 1, I believe, was PS2 that he lost on. Alright, so I believe the 2 stages he can't go to are PS2. Yup, he's got his stage bans.
That's a lot of bands.
Yep, only half of the stages remain. Oh yeah, you lost on Delfino. You could go there if you so desire. FD, yeah, those your stage bans, and then FD and PS2 are the stages you can't go to. So there should be 6 stages that are allowed.
Is that good?
What was the other stage you went on? PS2?
I was just sure.
Yeah, I think it was PS2 as well. You can't go back to PS2 if you won there. It's hard to remember what stages you won on that game. How's that?
It happens.
You know, like it's hard to keep track.
Like, game 1 seems like so far away. Game 5.
Alright, are we having another game part?
You love to see it.
We do.
I mean, like you don't love to see it if you're trying to get home on time, but like who cares?
What's really on time?
Exactly. Time is a concept.
In 50 years, when we're old, when we're thinking back, our 20s, are we going to remember that we got home late, or are we going to remember that Genki clutched it all the way back to game 5? Probably neither, but if we remember
one, it's
it would be Genki brought it back and made the reverse 3-0. Or almost made the reverse 3-0 and then got clutched on by Nintendo.
There's literally. So like this is neck and neck.
Yeah, they're just trading balls.
Okay, the up air was good. I like the up air option.
Nintendo with some pain.
That being said, ooh, wow, that didn't work.
Miss.
They call with the back.
Oh, but Genki did not have a double jump. Genki's probable biggest weakness as a player is 2 things. 1, he doesn't grab the ledge, but neither does Nintendo.
Okay.
And 2, he has a habit of burning that second jump.
Yeah.
I'd say Nintendo is a little too, like, his punish game could use work, and there. Oh, that's a punish game. That's a punish, all right. But
Yeah,
keeping it.
Right back.
His punch game movement could use a little work. He also, something I would think that could be useful for this matchup, crouch cancel. Crouch cancel.
Yeah, it would be very useful against Roy. But also,
But he's
Genki
making it
does
work.
grab a lot. Okay, that's a good back throw. You see the preemptive up B because he saw him going for that aerial? He's like, no, I'm not letting you get a hitbox out.
Roy's upbeat good for that. He's got all those
Oh my god. Oh!
Oh, the up angle.
Oh, you can't. That doesn't work on the way down. This is so stressful. Oh, the counter, but he gets hit with the sour spot, so it's fine. It's okay. Just puts a little hair on your chest, you know?
Ooh, the
Oh,
forward air.
now it's 3 stocks to 1, but it's not over. Got that ledge, please. Okay. 2 stocks to 1. Genki can do this. He did it in the other game. It was pretty much 2 clean stocks to 1 before. Okay, just barely missing that, but not anything crazy. Okay.
Is it still doable?
Yeah,
Very doable for Genki.
very doable for Genki. Seeing this like stonewall defense he's starting to put up, it is very hard for like Nintendo to get in and do what he wants. No.
A little bit of an
He
anticlimactic.
had, yeah, it was a little anticlimactic, but it was a good set all the way up until then. It was still anyone's game, even like right in the moments before that.
You guys want to go play on the screen now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, I'll get rid of the Genki. Where's the delete key? Do I not have a delete key? Like the function and... Or is it just delete? Okay. I'll change the names at least.
Like, I could be dashing, like I was starting.
Oh, I guess I don't have no mock on. Whatever.
Alright.
You want to commentate with me?
Maybe you?
I'm gonna do Anthony and then you right after.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. I'm on the mic with my associate, Nintendo.
Hello.
We've got a interesting match coming up. Two pretty weird characters, I would say. One of them, this turtle that's like constantly sliding everywhere. All his movement is kind of wave dashy. I don't understand what he does. Wario, crazy movement in the air. Farts on people. Both pretty dumb characters. But two great players playing them.
What do you think this matchup looks like? You think pretty even?
I think Wario's a better character, but Squirtle tends to do well against these floaty types. That being said, I imagine Wario's punish game on Squirtle is kind of crazy. You know, given these two particular players, I think what we're going to see more on display is Squirtle's wily neutral and solid punish game and kill setups.
From Wario?
Just in general, Squirtle. I think we're gonna see Wombat make a display of how good Squirtle's kill setups are.
I gotcha.
But so far, Anthony doing okay. Looking poised to take this first stock, and he does with the I think it was a pivot F smash. Gets Wombat with that drift back to the ledge. That forward Squirtle's forward is so good. He just flies across the stage and just pushes you off the screen. The offstage jank here. We'll see. We got Anthony with the charged waft now. We'll see how he can capitalize on that. Wombat just all over him though.
Yeah, Wombat's been landing with pretty great strength for combos.
Yeah, Wombat, you know, the Squirtle movement, yeah, there's that awkward ass with the side B. And he's moonwalking on him.
I don't know much about him. But do you know like how he's been
My understanding is he basically started playing with net play, kind of during the COVID era. I think he played before, but yeah, he's a net play grinder. Kind of the opposite of me. I've never played a single game of net play in my life. I don't know. I just want to keep with the homies.
Of course, yeah.
Ooh, and Anthony with the sneaky ledgehog.
That was a great
Bringing Wombat down in second stock. Yeah, that was he psyched him out a little bit with that one. That was a good move.
Man, that grabber just throws Squirtle.
Yeah, that vicious offstage forward air from Wombat.
I was seeing Anthony get that grab release like a few times that last time. I wonder why he was going for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess Wombat was a pretty low percent. But... Alright, and Dreamland, no surprise here. He wants a little more room to DI away and live. Big stage. Ooh! And again, he is so good with that sneaky drift back to ledge. It's the second time he's got Wombat with that. But Wombat coming right back and saying, "This is my tournament. I'm not gonna suffer any of your shenanigans." And,
the
the pineapple for good measure. Wombat just rubbing it in.
You want to make sure he was dead.
He wanted to let him know, make sure he was extra dead.
Are we seeing some chain crabs on here?
Yeah, I think we're seeing some. It's really more like tech chase reads. I think we're seeing Wombat start to capitalize on the fact Anthony really has a habit of teching in place, and Wombat I think is picking up on that and starting to capitalize. Anthony really needs to start mixing up his techs more, or he's just gonna keep getting those long punish strings.
What's interesting is I've seen Anthony use his loft for recovery more than still power. So I wonder if like he really only prioritizes for that, or
Yeah, I don't know. I think well, it can be hard to land if you haven't really drilled the kill setups with it. I don't know how much Anthony has practiced that.
ooh, the unfortunate SD.
Yeah, Wombat going a little too gonzo on that edge guard.
Flying a little too close to the sun.
A little too close to the sun, and fire is not effective against water type Pokemon, but you know, high enough damage, it'll get it done.
Of course, of course.
But yeah, we'll see. You know, Anthony, Wombat obviously the veteran season player in this matchup, but Anthony not doing too bad so far. Definitely making a respectable showing, I would say. Would you say?
Oh, I would say for sure. Wombat especially, this movement is off the charts.
Yeah, Wombat is all over the place. It's just when he's on top of you, it feels overwhelming.
Yeah.
I was gonna make like a sex joke there, but it's just I can't even focus with how crazy Wombat's moving.
I was gonna say the way he's moving around the stage, he's just darting around all over.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of.
I'm sure the trade-off for all this movement is Squirtle being like one of the latest characters, if not the latest.
Yeah, he's up there. I don't know. It is weird seeing this too, because I know how to do some of the Squirtle movement, but a lot of it I don't even know what's going on. Which is funny to see because like with Fox, even when they're playing really fast and technical, it's like I know what they're doing. They're better at it than I am, but I know how to do that basically, just not quite as well. Whereas some of this, I'm like, how did he get over there? Like, why does this character just fly?
It's also really funny when you think about it because sometimes people will come up with terms for movement, and those terms will make the movement seem more mystical than it really is. Like wave dashing is air dodging mimic.
Yeah. Like, you know, we like giving things big technical names to make ourselves feel cool.
Of course. What sounds better? Oh, I air dodged into the ground. Oh, I just have to learn how to wave dash.
Yeah. Wave dashing sounds like some kind of high tech. Like, and I think this is very interesting. Wombat, you know, obviously, if this were a sporting event, I don't know if you guys know anything about sports betting, but Wombat would probably be a minus 5,000 favorite to win this. But Anthony has taken the first stock every game, which I think he should be proud of.
So minus 5,000 means that he's super likely.
Like yeah, like a 50 to 1, and even that's probably not enough. He should probably be like a 200 to 1 favorite.
Right.
But Anthony, like we said, making a respectable showing, getting some sneaky edge guards in here, and capitalizing off a couple Wombat's mistakes.
Yeah, I mean Wombat is just such a seasoned player. Like,
yeah, Wombat's been playing this game for he's like 10 years now.
like when did he come first? Like the first version when they came out?
It had to be around 10 years ago.
Wow. Okay, so he's been playing this game for most of his life cycle.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, he's an OG.
Ooh, that was a nice edge guard.
Yeah. I wish Anthony were losing a little worse, because now I'm gonna go out and lose to Wombat, and he's gonna like do better than I am, and then I'm gonna feel bad about myself. I'm gonna blame Anthony for that.
He was the warm up.
I guess so.
Now, Squirtle's Hydro Pump is like or water guy, whatever. Yeah. Does that do damage? No, right?
I'm not sure. I know it pushes them off stage. I know it didn't do damage to Brawl. Yeah, it shows you how much attention I pay to Squirtle.
I was gonna say, I think it's interesting to see Wombat consistently use it.
Yeah, it's good. Like that in combination with Bubble is tricky for those edge guards.
Yeah,
Really.
I was gonna say, it's such a stage control tool in terms of controlling where your opponent's going.
Ooh.
Oh, we see the under the stage.
Wombat just having a good time now.
Oh! I couldn't tell if that was a spike or not.
And the 30 from our TO himself, Mr. Wombat.
We were so immersed in Wombat's gameplay, we forgot to update the score of the whole set.
That's true. I'll do it now, and then hopefully he doesn't rewatch the VOD, so like he doesn't ever find out that I just was sitting here enjoying myself. See? And right now he's gonna get me like,
We're gonna have me versus Yankee. We might as well just keep them all going.
All right.
all right, and the champ getting right back into it.
So what I'm gonna do after this set, when you guys play, I'll commentate for you.
Genki.
And then Yankee and Zeppo will play on screen, so they have Nintendo and Zeppo will be on that.
Oh, I already played Zeppo. I gotta play against you.
You need to play.
Yes.
Yeah. How's that?
Well, I was gonna say like after that, I was like I play Zeppo.
Wombat, you want me to update the bracket?
They already played. They played first round, right? You guys
Yeah.
already played?
Yeah. Wombat, do you want me to update the bracket?
Oh, then all the matches can just happen on stream in a row now, right?
Yeah. Okay, Zeppo. Can I not change the bracket? Ah, whatever. What are we doing?
All right.
All right. We got Anthony on the mic now. Anthony, let me congratulate you on an impressive performance.
I tried my best.
Yeah, you put in some work. You took the first stock every game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. Whether I earned it or not, I mean,
Yeah,
the
we-
third game.
As we say in the Smash community, we take those.
Of course, we did.
All right, and getting right back into it with Wombat and his protege of sorts, Genki. Wombat was telling me how he picked up Roy recently, tried to give Genki some tips. I think we're just doing a hand warmer here.
Yeah.
But you know, in spite of him being his sort of student, I think we're going to see no mercy from Wombat here. I think he was just getting warmed up with Anthony, and he is going to try to make a statement here on Genki.
I think you're right about seeing any reason why he would let up on the student. You know, he's got to give him some hard lessons.
Yeah, he's got to make him understand why he's the master.
So, if I'm Genki, I definitely don't want to go there. So, seem like alright choices.
Yeah, not
Starters,
bad.
they're not too polarizing. So, I think the main thing Genki's got to focus on is pacing of the match. You know, he's probably just going to get overwhelmed by Squirtle.
Yeah,
Very easy.
Squirtle got some crazy movement, and Wombat great at exemplifying that. Genki really needs to stay mobile, because if he's staying in place with these crouch cancels, Wombat's going to call him out, and you know, he's just going to just time as it approaches, knowing where Genki's staying. He needs to stay mobile. We need to see some dash dances and some mix-ups between staying grounded and being in the air. But Wombat wrapping up real quick with that aqua rest. But Genki firing right back. We'll see if he can finish this. No, making it backstage, but still in the corner.
And how quickly Wombat wants to disadvantage the advantage.
Yeah, and you know, you're really seeing the strength of Squirtle here is when he can get that momentum going. He has that crazy movement to just follow up from so many different directions. And once he gets you off stage, that forward air is vicious. Yeah, I think we're seeing it right here. Oh, Genki getting above it there, making it back, but not for long. Understandable, he didn't burn his double jump there.
It seems like it's very difficult to keep keep stage control or stage advantage over.
Yeah, definitely the more mobile character between the two. And the crowd is cheering for a 4-stock, which they're not going to get. We'll see if we get the JV4 from Young Wong.
It's not too late for Genki to make a comeback either.
No JV4.
It's not likely. That down B bubble is just so annoying to deal with.
Knocks you down at 80%.
Boy, as soon as I can.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
hog there. Bringing the lead down from the Wombat. And up smash for a kick.
Yeah. All right, we got game one. Going to Wombat. If I were Genki, I would try to choose a small stage, maybe FOD.
Well, we know where Genki doesn't want to go now.
It's weird because those are like two. I might have wanted to go to not bad. I probably would have gone Battlefield, but yeah, definitely want to pick a smaller stage, minimize that
That insane ground.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty sure that Wombat does not like the stage. So
Yeah, I don't like the stage either because it's new and I'm an old man.
that seems to be the consensus.
Nice ledge hog.
Why
Yeah,
are they?
elite.
Yeah, Genki. You know, despite being at a type disadvantage, being a fire user, being up against a water type Pokemon, Genki just so far in the first 30 seconds, just absolutely outplaying Wombat. You know, Wombat trying to grind his way back to even, but still unable to do so far at a percent deficit. Never mind. Okay.
That bubble on the downside was very good. And now that's probably dead. Yeah.
Once again, Genki baiting Wombat off stage, showing the high IQ in his recovery, realizes he's dead, chooses to do the mental damage to Wombat, just bring him down with him. Wombat got a nice little combo going here, but I'm sure Genki's got some plan for after this. Probably trying to lull Wombat into a false sense of security for final stock when he makes his comeback. Yeah, and I'm expecting, now that he's got this last stock, probably just going to start reversing the situation, capitalizing on Wombat's overconfidence. Yeah, calling him out with that grab there. Down to not quite setting up into the punish he would have wanted, but getting that dancing blade.
Trying to target that neutral blade.
Genki actually, you guys know Nuzlocke in Pokemon. Like I said, with the Genki debate there, Genki likes, the Nuzlocke where they'll be like, oh, you only get one Pokemon or something. Genki does Smash, but he does not allow himself to wave dash back to ledge. He never takes ledge, so, and we're seeing in spite of that, still, obviously, doing just fine against Wombat. Genki does not need to grab ledge.
I was a little scared for Wombat there before he ran.
Yeah, Wombat, making the comeback,
I mean,
definitely a little shook, but and which he should be. Genki still with a game to make what what needs to happen, and it's just a question of what stage he'll choose to do that on.
I think you had the right idea last time with a small stage, but now he's going a little bit bigger. No platform.
Yeah, I do think this is a mistake. And Genki, like I said, I believe him greatly, and I think he has the high IQ plays here, but I think he is fucked.
yeah, the thing about Wombat not having platform is that it's a good thing for Wombat.
I see.
Yeah, Wombat does not mind the stage. Mole, I felt kind of a similar way where Muldrifter always wants to counterpick here, but I don't know, I don't mind it. I think it's fine. Wombat's the same way; he doesn't ban it. Yeah, Wombat taking this last game unobstructed by platforms, just teeing off on his pupil.
So quick question: usually, would you ban this against Muldrifter, matchup wise?
I would. He likes it personally. I think it's fine for Ivysaur and Squirtle. As with a lot of characters, they have a hard time dealing with the Waddle Dee spam is the thing if you have no platforms to navigate around. Wombat using the technique that Genki avoids, wave dash back to the ledge. It is pretty good. It's a big sacrifice that Genki does.
Yeah, and we've already seen Squirtle one stock.
Yeah, we'll see how quickly it evaporates for Wombat, but we'll see if he's turned a new leaf since game one. And
I don't know. I mean, typically this is not a bad stage for Wolf, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, Roy doesn't have the huge moves and spacing of Arth. It's good with like fastballs because he can combo people, but Squirtle, you know, you can't chain grab Squirtle. You can't really like juggle him that much. And Wombat with JV4,
So like that's like one of those moves where
going straight into teaching his pupil Genki what lesson he should learn from this. I think one of the big lessons being that Wombat is better than him, and he should listen to Wombat, and that's why he's his teacher. And Wombat, I think, is letting him know that right now. Nintembro, over to you.
All right, it's my turn.
All right, and Nintembro up to bat. Nintembro?
yeah.
Nintembro up to bat. We'll see Nintembro coming off his clutch win against Genki. We'll see if he carries that confidence.
Want to do these two first? We'll have like a. You know what? Nah.
We'll see if Nintembro carries the confidence of his win over Genki into this next set. I hope he does. What do you think, Anthony?
I think he can have. I mean, the confidence is definitely carry over. You know, feeling good. You want to set.
Yeah.
But
That being said, Wombat a lot better than Nintembro.
Wombat, yeah, he has just a couple years of experience on Nintendo.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily mean anything. You know, they're gonna miss rotation. They're gonna go off.
That's true. Anything could happen. It's a new set. It's a new day.
In terms of you know, Roy versus Squirtle and now Ike versus Squirtle, Ike is a little heavier, probably gets comboed a little bit more by Squirtle. I think he probably has a better time, at least with like in terms of mobility, quick draw.
Yeah, I think Ike fully realized would probably do pretty well. That being said, Ike is a big body, and I think we are going to see some crazy combos here from Mr. Wombat.
Yeah. You know, and actually, I think about it, Wombat is. I do believe Wombat got a win over Metroid at a tournament. I think last year's Undertale.
That sounds right.
So, you know, he's got the Ike experience. So
Yeah.
should definitely carry through.
Yeah, Nintendo's guys work it out. Blue Jays 18, Phillies 3. That is a very high baseball score.
Not a big fan of baseball. So.
No, baseball is for sure the worst sport. If you're watching this, I don't imagine we have a lot of baseball fans. Of all the big sports, baseball's got to be the worst. Because football, you know, it's bad for your brain, but, you know, it's exciting. They're smashing to people. Basketball's got that fast pace, got that finesse. It's kind of like melee like that.
Gets really down to the wire.
Yeah. Hockey, you know, not necessarily the most fun to watch on TV, but you're there. People are smashing into each other. It's action-packed. Baseball, it's like being at like a PTA meeting. Like, it's a bunch of guys standing around. They mostly don't do anything. Every once in a while, somebody hits the ball and they run for like 15 seconds and they go back to standing around. It's terrible. I don't understand how we as Americans make fun of soccer and we watch baseball.
I know.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
The thing about baseball, and a baseball fan told me this, is that it's so boring to watch that the only time you have fun is when you go to the game and you're doing something other than watching.
Exactly.
baseball.
I could see that. I could say, because I told my brother to me he went to like a baseball game recently, and he was like just getting drunk with his coworkers there. I'm like, that makes sense, because you know, if it's basketball, you gotta like pay attention because shit is happening.
It's everything around the baseball.
You know, you could just
It's not
ignore
the
it.
baseball
Like,
game itself.
you could ignore it. Like we're ignoring Wombat versus Nintendo right now.
Yeah, we have rambled on.
All right, we're getting it. We're 70 seconds into this match, and Wombat is just finishing off Nintendo's last stock. So, you know, that'll happen.
Yeah.
But you know, getting that first one out of the way quickly, and Tembro just keeping a positive mindset, I think, as he's going into game two.
Wombat with the same bands as the set from Tracy. You want a metal
Yeah,
cap?
I guess he just doesn't like those. Alright, and I think Nintendo's going to do better this game. I think this is going to be a 2-star.
You know, you always need to feel it out the first one. You know?
Exactly.
Really get a handle of like how fast this is, like your opponent, especially.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a handle he was able to get because the match was only 70 seconds. But, you know.
70 seconds more experience than he had before.
Exactly. 70 seconds is a stronger player. You know? That 10 years that Wombat's been playing didn't happen, you know, all at once. It happened
Exactly.
70 seconds at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
And already doing better. We're 40 seconds in. I think the last time we got 40 seconds in, Wombat has already taken like 3 stocks. So, Nintembro, market improvement. Yeah, that is a tricky recovery to edge guard. I don't know how to do it.
That was good. That was nice play.
I mean, I just don't know how to edge guard Squirtle generally.
That's true.
Definitely not try.
It's a difficult character that's been moving all over the stage all the time. Nintendo just trying to get his footing in this match.
Yeah, I think, you know, he really is getting trapped in his shield a lot. He needs to stay mobile and start spacing with some aerials. He's getting stuck in place. Wombat's just all over with his movement. Charging side B in neutral. Okay, that's a strategy.
Hey, good work. Anything else?
I've seen it work. It's worked on me.
Well, he's gonna connect with him. Bring it to game 3.
All right.
Wombat imparting his knowledge on Nintendo.
No mid-set coaching. Wombat. No mid-set coaching.
Huh?
No mid-set coaching. Nintendo has to win of his own accord.
I'm probably gonna go with the same dance here. Yep. Don't mind Wario.
Yeah. I think Ike's, you know, could cover the platforms pretty well in Wario Land. Wombat probably pretty hopelessly outmatched there.
I mean, Delfino is probably my pick here. You know, you get the. You still have the same kill power against the Squirtle.
Yeah.
You get the extra room. You get the walls.
I would probably go Battlefield if I were him. Battlefield or Green Hill. Because with Green Hill, yeah, you die super early to his forward air off, but at least you can kill him early too, and he doesn't have that much room to slide around on you.
Oh, and you don't get to. You're less susceptible to up smash or down throw.
Yeah, you get a little bit better there. I mean, the sides are very narrow on the stage, but not a bad pick. I would still probably go Battlefield, but I could see Green Hill.
Alright. Some deliberation between the players on whether Green Hill or maybe Mount Cavern is better. Looks like they're going Green Hill though. Yep. The Wombat does have some pretty good.
It's got some bangers for sure.
Top
I know
one.
Wombat has put his heart and soul into this the Wombat.
Oh yeah. It shows.
Wombat
Back up.
just throwing him into the depths of Green Hill, bringing him all the way back just to send him back down again.
And the back end. CLS stop go. Only 3% on Wombat. And miss the ledge dash. Back in it. Now the platform combo.
Yeah, and see, Nintendo just getting stuck in his shield too much. He's not staying mobile. He's not not using his spacing and his movement the way he needs to like stay competitive with Wombat. It's just getting stuck in place.
Oh, he catches
But-
him with it.
Bringing it down to 2 stocks apiece.
You say you predicted a 2-stock this game or last game?
I predicted it last week. We got 3 stocks, but he's done 1 stock better every game. He got 4 stock, then 3 stock, and now he's getting 2 stock.
Improvement.
So exactly,
all-
that's what
the
we were
name of the
saying.
game.
It's just one game at a time.
70 seconds at a time.
Yeah. By this math, he would only need 2 more games to start beating Wombat. You know, if this were a best of 9, he might have taken it. You know?
Anything possible.
Yeah. Probably not, but you know. Never know.
Tries to call him out with that sword smash. Really wish I could think of it. Forward and just seal it up.
And he's driving up.
I think it's my turn to go fight
Alright.
with 10, bro. And then I think we're all done here, right?
We still need to do me versus Genki and me versus Wombat.
Oh. Okay.
Wombat, do you want to do a?
Do you want to play him on stream?
Will be the last match.
I still play Genki.
I think then after that over there, it'll be over.
Yep.
And then or rather, you two will play, you two will play, and the only set left is Zip.
That'll finish up the tournament.
And then I'll report the scores because I haven't done that yet. Okay. This has been turning out to be a real nice tournament. I'm pressing buttons real good, but I always do that. That's nothing new. But we get. Are you guys hand warming? Man, we got a lot of good sets in tonight. I'm very happy about this. Up LR up on the D-pad, or you can press B.
LR up on the D-pad?
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
The reason why it happens so often is this is an old build with this. They hadn't patched out the issue,
I cannot.
which. The reason that happens so often is because it's LR and up on the D-pad with any combination of things forward. So one of you might be pressing L and the other pressing R and up on the D-pad and it pops up. But that never happens when you just press L and up on the D-pad. The woes of the WOM build. Jeez Louise. Cheese and rice, you know. Alright, so game 1 going on PS2. We got... This is basically like, it could be our free venue freakdown. We gotta act like it. Alright, so the first big punish of the game going in Nintendo. Just barely not enough to kill, but if he covers the ledge, maybe he'll get it. Ooh, good counter. But lightning doesn't strike twice. If you do it the first time, they'll be ready for it the second time. Unless they're a fool. Or they're trying to hit you with the mix-up. Like, no way he's going to go for that twice. Ooh, that was close. It almost worked. Yeah, so when I played those guys, I like kind of coached them while I played them. Let them know what like did work and what didn't. I was telling Nintendo there was a point where he almost like edge guarded me, but he like stayed on the ledge and got hit. You gotta do the roll, ledge roll, really good. Yeah, it's scary seeing Wario with Waft in this game. Like, it's just like Wario and Ultimate with Waft. The idea that, like, you just instantly become really dangerous. Yeah. You might pick up in the microphone that Genki's a little upset playing his set versus Zeppo. Well, what can you do? You know what you can do? You can watch this set that's happening on the screen. Come on. There we go. Nintendo maintaining a slight lead, but this is not over by any means. That back throw really good for positioning. Look, so close. Yeah, while these two go at it for a bit, I'm gonna talk to Sheldon. Still a neck-and-neck match. He's cognizant and aware of shoulder bash. No bike in this game. This is a lot more dangerous. That F throw was really good. Great dash dancing. Nothing came of it, but it was good. He was dash dancing with the intention of getting him to miss, which is exactly what good dash dancing is. It's like bobbing and weaving, like a boxer. The idea is the footwork makes you hard to hit. Like, one of the best foot games. You gotta watch Mike Tyson move. That guy is crazy good at dodging punches. Everyone thinks of Mike Tyson about giving the punches. He was the best at dodging them. Not getting hit is an important skill. That was a very risky up B. Good thing it worked out for him. Well, I guess he's getting punished right now. Oh, they're both a kill percent. Ooh, okay. Now what? He got it! He knows that works on floaties if they don't DI away. Oh boy. Nintendo securing the first game against Anthony. This song's a banger. This one never gets old. All the other songs of the Wand build, they get old after a while. Ooh, this one's pretty good. I gotta update the time on this. You know what? No, I actually like it being daytime when you play here. Makes everything more visible. I think I've actually already had this discussion. The other thing I could do is set it so that Tuesday night becomes Saturday night so that KK Slider is here. Ooh. Ooh. My first thought going to Nintendo, but Anthony's still in the running. He down airs the bloom. Alright, so there's a point where he's coming up to his... When he jumps up to his sword, he's vulnerable. Hit him. You would see... If you look at my set versus him earlier in the video, you'll see it. That you hit him on the way up, and there's not really a hitbox. He's defenseless. He doesn't get super armor in this game like he does in ult. Get that balloon. Yes! See, Anthony's got the wombat spirit in him. He's got that dog in him. Just barely close enough to grab that ledge. I didn't think he was. I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I felt like I could not. I don't.
Alright, now, Nintendo getting the up air because he popped the balloon. Let's go.
I'm
Not even that, like, anything I do, it's just, oh, okay. It all turns out, it turns out that things work.
Well, yeah.
Even when I dash, it just doesn't feel like I dash. Everyone's already there. I dash when I
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's more practice. Get more relaxed with it.
Problems I'm like,
Let's see.
there are no, there, like, I cannot pause all my life.
Why not?
I import mine from Japan.
Oh, okay.
That's rough. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay, see, he's going for these down airs because the last game he finished it off with a down air to bad DI back air. Well, Anthony's ready for them now and DI's the correct way. But what Nintendo can do in exchange is, if you DI the... Oh, no, he just... Come on, man!
You gotta not do that. It's another one of those things.
Yeah, so you see how he, like... So Nintendo doesn't know the best move to come down with. Which is funny to watch. Because it's the same in every... It's the same in every game Ike's playable in.
Yeah.
You just come down with the Nair.
Yeah.
Nair will
Surrounds his whole
never...
body.
Nair will never lead you astray. It's like Cloud Nair.
It's so good.
It's a beautiful move.
It's just a big, beautiful circle.
Yo, I wish Cloud was in this game. Cloud would rule. Actually, I'd probably hate fighting Cloud, but I would
Yeah,
like
I'd
the
be
idea of him being here. He's in Remix. He's pretty cool in Remix. We almost had a Remix set up here today. Anthony brought it, but it didn't work for some reason.
Okay. PM known for their technical issues.
Oh, okay. Anthony winning game 2.
So we have another game 5.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Because
Part of me
after
hopes
this...
not, because I'd like to go home. But like we said before, you know, what's being home a little late compared to
having great sets.
having great sets.
Just like a tense game 5 set, that stays with you.
It does. I still remember vividly Yankee versus Nintendo, which Yankee almost reversed Rio's Nintendo. Which was much.
Yeah. Yeah. But let's see. Right now, there's I got a lot of thoughts racing through my head at the same time. I'm trying to stay relevant to the match. Yeah, I feel like that was probably not a good idea.
I was kind of thinking like, you know, feeling out the same stuff. I'm kind of like, because with Ivysaur, it's hard for me to give like specific feedback. I'm like, yeah, I just heard here with like Roy, what's back and forth. Like,
Is he gonna do it again? Oh my god, he did it twice in a row.
yeah, a little bit of a DI mistake on Anthony's part.
Yeah, he was DIing it right last game. What changed? Is it the fear of Green Hill Zone?
I think he was nervous. He didn't want to be off stage. He was DIing it for stage. I think that's what it was.
He's getting really good at these low back airs. Stop doing that! Stop doing that! Nintendo, I hope you watch these VODs.
He just lets an up B rip it control.
I mean, that works in like, okay, so like Chrom can do that in ult. Chrom can do that and you just take 26% and you're like, damn, that's crazy.
PM Mike.
Look at all these drops that would have been like fine if he nared on the way down.
Yeah.
I hope he watches that and be like, oh, I could have nared there. I could have nared there. Like, drinking game, take a sip for every time he could have
Every time
nared.
he's ever dared to set nares on the way down.
The dare wasn't a bad idea there.
Yeah.
If he did an early up B, he would have got his ass. This is a weird matchup to have to learn on the fly.
Yeah. That's what TM is all about, though. Learning to matchup.
I love that. I am so here for it. I love when I play like a PM set versus a character I've never fought before, or like some other like known quote unquote jank PM character. Like I was fighting Peanut in PM at the Arcadian. Peanut plays Sonic on a box. Sonic is cracked on the box.
Sonic on a box.
And that we were playing some like DBZ ass games, but he beat me 3-0. But I would gladly do that again.
That sounds like some Wizro old school PM nightmare. Something like crazy fast with Sonic.
Okay, if you go back and you watch the Wizro PM sets, we were so bad back then.
Alright.
It's like watching old Melee. You go back, you're like, yeah, I could have beat Wizro back then with my knowledge today. If I had a time machine, I could have won that tournament. That was my first tournament, famous Zenith 2013. Maybe not with that iteration of Squirtle. I might have to pick Fox, but I think I could do it. But then I'd have to play Squirtle against like Mewtwo King or something. Oh, he did the attack. He could have made it back.
Yeah.
He could have went really low with that, is the thing. I was telling him that he should learn to like Green Hill.
Yeah, you gotta learn to like those wall stages. I get those low stuff.
Like, maybe now is not the time in bracket to learn how to love the stage. But he should definitely pick a stage with walls. Yeah, like Delphina's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just get comfortable with doing them, like, low. Understanding how high the wall jump has to be for you to be able to up B back and lift. Wait, did that down smash hit his shield? When he was on the platform and I was on the ground? I think it did. This game's weird.
We'll have to go back and check the VOD.
Yeah, this game is weird. I thought I
This
saw...
game has some weird hitboxes.
Do you see the thing where Giga Bowser can when break the targets one in like a second
Yeah.
because you just down B in the
Just
right
down.
spot, it hits all the targets? Because all the platforms are considered grounded. He's just doing the rivals thing where you just space back airs.
It's not a bad strategy with Wario. He has the air mobility to make it work.
And like the thing, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not really a rivals thing. It's a thing I do when I don't know how to fight the opponent.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's also a thing I do in Smash games that I don't play, like Ultimate. It's like a
You see that? He just let it rip. Oh my god, I love Nintendo. He's out for blood.
that's what you want to see from an Ike player. You want to see them let him take the rip every once in a while.
Yeah. So when you're a new player and you do this, it's kind of a good learning experience because not only do you learn what you shouldn't do, you also learn what you can get away with. That is an important thing. Like we know, like for example in Melee, we know Falco double laser from ledge
Yeah.
isn't safe. We know. But you gotta learn if you can get away with it or not.
Sometimes the bad option it comes full circle, and the bad option becomes a good option.
Yes, exactly. So he could jump cancel grab there. If he's like shields and he doesn't want to like deal with the shield, he could jump cancel grab. I don't know if he knows that. Which the input is the same, like jump and then grab before you actually wind up in the air.
Yeah.
You want to grab during your jump squat frames.
Pretty easy if you practice a little bit. You know. Once again, tying it up with the.
He just like was like, yeah, you're gonna roll into me, you're gonna die
Yeah.
for it. Come on. He's like,
I'm not sure if that's a read because he did it so far in advance. I guess it is kind of.
sometimes it doesn't matter. You can put up a read and they'll walk right into it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to
It's almost
read
like-
with a quick move, and to the point where like your opponent or like the commentators don't even realize it's a read.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to be in the right place, and then it'll look like, wow,
It
did
just
he
looks like a
really just
combo.
run into him?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Sometimes you get one of those like when Conor McGregor fought Jose Aldo for the featherweight title. The fight was over in 8 seconds. And Conor just he was coming in. He just leaned back, just missed with a punch, and caught him with the left.
ooh.
Happened so fast, it just looks like Jose just walks in and gets knocked out by the punch. But really, it was like a sick timing read from Conor. Sometimes you get some of those in Smash where it looks like kind of a dumb combo, but it was actually just insta read on what your opponent's reactive options would be. And Anthony, we look like we might get another Game 5 set, but this is still doable for him.
I can't believe all three of them are going back and forth in game 5ers.
I know, it's crazy.
I love it.
It's just the power of will. No charge.
Oh, if he held in a little more, but now it's anyone's game.
It is brilliant.
Anthony can just end it here. But Nintendo needs to be...
I like the jab reset on that down throw.
Okay, so... Now what? It's all about closing out the stock, but not giving him a chance to get a conversion into waft. Yeah, see how he's just waiting for him to get into the danger zone. That's it.
And that's gonna do it.
Game
In
5.
our third game 5 set now?
Yes, between the 3 people I wanted to see game 5 sets from. This is a good set. I'm happy about it. And then we are like the quote unquote finals because we've both won 3 sets, right?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if you've been updating the bracket.
I actually forgot to, and I realized as I sat here just at the start of this set. After our set, I'll put in all the sets.
My set's well.
Yeah, my sets were also all 3-0. These were all game 5s.
He's gonna play that one.
Makes it easy for me to write them down.
Yeah.
No pesky 3-1s to worry about. At least not yet. No, you gotta hold in, bro. You gotta hold in.
Yeah.
The shaking of the screen from Dreamland's win definitely could have messed him up there. You see how he did that nair and he was safe right after? He was able to run back.
He needs to do more of those.
Okay, now he's off stage. He went for a smart down air, but he did it a little too late.
Yeah, he got caught by that early shot.
Look, he's just controlling the stage.
Hey.
That's it. They're about even. Do not side you off the stage. I swear to fucking God, John. Okay. Whew. Alright. That was a textbook Ike edge guard. That was very good. Stopping him before the wall jump, knowing he wants the wall jump, putting a hitbox there so he can't get it.
Yep. And especially on this stage where he has less wall to kind of mix up his side gain height with.
It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
A lot less ambiguous for the person edge guarding Ike.
Definitely. And Anthony getting a little bit of momentum here, I would say.
A little bit. That waft is going to cut
Yeah,
3 stocks to 1, but I think Nintendo can make some magic happen. It's hard, though,
We have
'cause-
seen him clutch this before,
But
yeah,
Dreamland,
Anthony's just looking confident, not rushing in too much, and showing some patience. And I think he is looking to close this out.
Dreamland also an incredibly good stage for Wario here.
Yeah, he has tons of space in the eye on Martin Hill.
Yeah, a little recovery space for. Oh my God, he tried to do the offstage
Yeah.
bite.
I would have down in there and gone right to the bottom and died, but
Yeah, I would have. Yeah. I mean, he had a couple stocks to work with.
yeah. Might as well suicide down air.
That's it. What? Okay, calling me surprised. All right, Nintendo's got some fight left in him.
Yeah, he's living
You got
with
about
a,
like 8 seconds until he's got waft.
You got a hope and a dream.
He wasn't ready for the second one right in a
I really
row.
would love to be countered twice.
Wow, I was right on the nose. 8 seconds and he had his waft.
Wanda was situational awareness.
I like the idea, but he had to be a little more ready.
A lot of heart here.
He really is. Look at this. He's just full of piss and vinegar right now.
And
But that's it. There's no making it back from here. But what a set. And now we're going to have our final one for the night. I'm going to go port 1 just so I can type this in now.
Alright, I'll go port 4.
You won both of your sets against those two, right?
Yes.
You win free venue next week if you come.
I didn't pay for venue this week.
Huh?
I didn't pay for venue this week.
Send me $8.
Do you send it to them?
Yeah, I send it to them.
Okay. Well, can I cash in my free venue this week? Also.
If only.
Alright.
If you could commentate this one, that'd be epic.
I'll try my best.
I don't have change to give you, so don't bother.
Here you go. Just $10. Just take it.
Hog.
In payment for the last time I was here that I didn't pay venue.
You fucking freeloaders, the lot of you.
Here, you want another?
I'm trying to
You
run.
want
No,
another
no.
$10? Here.
No, give me another
Take 12.
5. Give me another 5. That's 15. That'll be close
15.
enough.
I don't have another $5.
Whatever. Don't worry about it. Just commentate.
I'll try my best.
That's the labor I'm putting you through.
Alright.
Alright, good game today. When this gets uploaded,
Alright. So. I've used this in a while. Alright. Getting into this final match of Kingdom P+. We're getting into it with Wombat and Zeppo.
did I put in the names?
I did.
Okay, you're good?
Yeah, I know how to do it.
Okay.
Little does you know, I just figured it out on the fly. Alright, so looks like we're just gonna start on Smashville. Ivysaur versus Squirtle. You know, trying my hardest not to make a tight matchup joke here. You know, Ivysaur just gonna try and zone out the Squirtle with the projectiles, but you know, Wombat's a little bit too quick for that sometimes. He's gonna rush him down. Make Zeppo have to think on his feet here. Zeppo just trying to get the pace of the match back. Kind of getting some things off, you know, getting some seed bombs, some Razor Leaf. Being annoying for Wombat to have to go through those. Kind of almost got him there, but Wombat secured that stop, is back there. I haven't really seen these two play, so kind of fresh set of eyes here. Zeppo just not getting these upbeat conversions. Wombat 1-0 on the balloons. Forward throw. Smashville flat blocking the ledge trap there. Down Smash is gonna do it. It's surprising there. Again, Wombat just trying to zone out Zeppo here. Doing a pretty good job of it. Somehow didn't die to that. Uppy gonna make it back to the ledge. Wombat just looking for that extra credit. Uppy not quite enough. Zeppo really good at extending that recovery so that he can stay alive even at these higher percents. Back air gonna connect. Zeppo's still down the stock and some change. Restocks to 1. Forward airs. Zeppo getting a little bit of a combo for himself. He just can't connect on these up Bs against Swirl. He's too little. I think Wombat might be too high of a percent for those to connect. Trying to make something happen off stage here, trying to just get this game over with. Not gonna work. They got their back air, that's gonna secure it. Wombat goes up 1-0. Wombat probably just gonna ban Wario Land and FOD like usual. Where's Zeppo gonna go? If I'm him. Shit, I don't know. I'm going Dreamland though. I love Dreamland. Here goes Metal Cavern. Just recently proclaimed that he does not like the stage because he's an old head, but stage choice begs to differ. Must think it's a good matchup. Awkward platform height really like is that defining feature of this stage for me, but Wombat with a quick stock there. Just so fast. Just moving from side to side. Fuck. Messed up that up B reverse there. Didn't need to do that, I'm sure. Somehow gonna make it back from all that onslaught of vines coming out from Ivysaur. Zeppo trying to get the zoning tools out. Squirtle's just too fast, and forward smash gonna connect there. Zeppo gonna heal for a little bit, get that solar beam charged up. Didn't see that last match. Hopefully Zeppo can make use of it this match. And up smash gonna connect. Throwing out the up airs. Oh, down tilt. Not going to convert off that. Drag down there. Tried to grapple one too many times there. God, Squirtle just you try and defend from the one option coming from one side. He's already hitting you from the other. Wombat gonna take that game 2. Same bands they have had all tournament. Final Destination, probably not a bad pick here. Going Delfino. Is Zeppo gonna try and take a game off of Wombat here? Someone has to. Wombat just runs this tournament so that it can boost his ego. So he can win every single game. So that's what happens. You know, he gets shown up, some people come. But you know, he doesn't play all the time. Appreciate the tournaments. The back air gonna connect there. That back air not beating out the water gun. Quite unfortunate. The zoning tool is just too strong. Combination with that speed. Still hasn't gotten to take advantage of Solar Beam yet. Hopefully we can see that this match. Up smash gonna do it. Oh my god, sliding all the way off the stage. Wombat looking to close this tournament out on a 3-0, 3 stock here. Let's see what Zeppo's got to say about that. There's a one up there. Doesn't get a second. Squirrel's just too light for any combos to connect. And that's going to be it. Wombat wins Kingdom P Plus number something. 3-0. Alright. I think that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Alright.
It's been months since the last time I played the bracket 6 for the whole time. There's a big change in pace from when I almost threw balls last week. Going, I went Sonic 2 games, 1 and 2. Then lost 2 games to Mario, and had to go back to Sonic. Yeah, Wombat Lawrence is some random Ramapo player. That's what they would have said. Alright. Well, I'm going to hit stop recording.
One.